Dear colleagues, I'm delighted to welcome you to our Lingua Tea Club. Today we'll consider ways facilitating the creation of a good reading lesson. We look for different ways to increase interaction between students. For this purpose, we use individual, peer, and group work. But here we work with imaginary students. I will use the materials from the course book for the 5th grades. While watching the demo, please pay attention to the steps the teacher follows. Let's start. Hello, dear students. How are you? Today, I am a happy camper. It means that I'm in a good mood and pleased. Look at the girl. Her name is Molly. Is she happy? Yes, she is. Is she a happy camper? Right. Molly is a happy camper. Happy and pleased person. And what makes you a happy camper? Cartoons, ice cream, good marks? I love cartoons. Do you love them as much as I do? Let's check it. Look at the pictures. Do you know these cartoons? Let's match the names to the pictures. For example, what is number 1? It's Masha and the bear. Can you do the rest by yourself? Okay, let's check it together. Number 2 is, right, Winnie and the Pooh. What about number 3? It's the Bus Baby. And what do you call the cartoon number 4? Ice Age. You are right. Look at the picture. Is it an elephant? No. It's a mammoth. Let's repeat it together. Mammoth. Mammoth. Can you spell it? M-A-M-M-O-T-H. Mammoth. And who is this? It's possum. Let's repeat together. Possum. Possum. How do you spell it? P-O-S-S-U-M. Possum. Good. Let me ask you a question. Do you know in which cartoon we can meet these animals? Right, in Ice Age. Now we are going to read a dialogue between Aygul and David. They are talking about Ice Age. Your task is to read the dialogue and answer the following questions. So, who is Sid? Who is Diego? And who is Ellie? You have 3 minutes to read the dialogue and answer the questions. Okay, let's check it together. So, who is Sid? Sid is Manny's friend. Who's Diego? Diego is a tiger who becomes Manny's and Sid's friend. And who is Ellie? Ellie is a mammoth who thinks that she is the possum's sister. Good job. Now, please look at the sentences. Are they true or false? Think. And now, read the dialogue again and check your answers. Let's do it together. Sid and Manny help a woman to find her father. It's false. You are right. Sid and Manny help a woman to find her baby's father. David likes the second part of the cartoon. True. Buck is dinosaur's friend. It's false. Buck is dinosaur's enemy. Aygul wants to watch the cartoon. You are right. It's true. So, do you know any other characters of the cartoon Ice Age? Do you know other characters of Ice Age? And which of them do you like? Why? I like Scrat. I think it's very funny. And what about you? At home, ask your friend and tell him or her about your favorite cartoon. And that's all for today. Goodbye. Dear teachers, welcome back to our discussion. Hello, Ipiri.
Hello, Nelly. You are talking about cartoons. I suppose everybody likes cartoons, especially children.
You are right. Actually, one of the ways to make a good reading lesson is using appropriate materials. They should be interesting to students and at the right level.
And what do you mean by the right level?
Every teacher knows her students better. So the text shouldn't be too difficult. If students can't understand anything, it will demotivate them. On the other hand, they shouldn't be too easy. The students will do the tasks very quickly and may lose interest.
I see. Nelly, why do you start the lesson with matching tasks and vocabulary presentation?
The reading lesson has 3 stages: pre, during, and post-reading. So we start with the pre-reading stage. Here we need to prepare and motivate students to use their background knowledge and prepare them for reading. It's also useful to pre-teach vocabulary that is unfamiliar to them. But it doesn't mean that the teacher should pre-teach all the words that students don't know. Teachers should focus only on the keywords that are essential for the understanding of the text.
And how many times students read the text?
It's good if the teacher gives students a reason and a chance to read the text more than once. For the first reading, it's better to give a task to get the general information of the text. When they read for the second and sometimes for the third time, they search for specific information. So it's a during reading stage.
And after that, students answered the question about themselves. And why?
Yes, a good reading lesson requires some kind of response from students, such as answering questions, making group discussion. In post-reading stage, the teacher should provide the follow-up activities that develop other skills and also let students express their opinion, discuss related topics, etc. When students interview each other about their favorite cartoons, they express their opinion and also develop listening and speaking skills.
I see. Nelly, should the teacher and students go through all these stages during one lesson?
It depends on many factors: length of the lesson, types of activities you want to do. But in my demo, we covered only the first 2 stages during the lesson. The third one was their homework. If the teacher conducts the debates or students do some project work in the post-reading stage, you can devote the whole lesson to it.
I see. A good reading lesson has a lot of requirements.
Yes.
And let's sum up what we have discussed.
Let's try to do it. So reading lesson has 3 stages: pre, during, and post-reading. In pre-reading stage, students' background knowledge is activated and the theme of the lesson is introduced. Teachers should give students a chance and a reason to read the text more than once. But the task should be different each time students read. This is during reading stage. And in the post-reading stage, the teacher should let students express their opinion and provide them with the tasks that develop other skills.
Okay, thank you, Nelly.
Thank you, IPD. Dear colleagues, I hope this information was useful for you. I look forward to seeing you again. If you have any questions, contact us at our website. Goodbye.
See you soon.